This is Michelle Blackwood from Healthier Steps. Say hi. Say hi.
Hello.
We're live. Welcome, one and all. And today I'm so excited because I'll be making some turmeric
Turn
coconut
it around.
rice.
Turn it around. Turn
Why?
it around.
We're setting up, guys. Can you see me? All right. So, I hope you're doing this. Is Friday, and I'm so excited. You don't understand. I'm so excited. It is Friday because I had an awesome week, but super hectic. Go, 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 go. And if you're like me, I go, 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 and I look forward to the weekend where I can rest and relax and spend some time with family. And I love to cook a lot. And on Fridays, sometimes I cook for the entire weekend. So today, I'll be sharing with you a flavorful rice recipe. This recipe is dear to my heart because it has all the flavors that I like. It has coconut in it, yeah. I love coconut. And it has turmeric. I love turmeric. I love the color for turmeric. So I'm making turmeric coconut rice. And I'm going to share with you, this is like one of the most popular recipes on my website. And what I like it is just so flavorful. The combination of the seasoning, the ingredients, and I use a lot of flavors from Jamaica. So I love that Caribbean thing going on all the time in my cooking, and the flavors are just amazing because we use our onion, we use thyme, we use green onion, we use what else? What else we use? And today I'm going to put a little extra in it. I'm going to be using seasoned pepper. If you have Scotch bonnet pepper, it's even better. But I'm out of Scotch bonnet pepper. I've had my Scotch bonnet pepper in my freezer. How many years now, babes? About 2, 3 years. But because of what happened in the world, I didn't get my supply of my Scotch bonnet from my brother-in-law who lives in New Jersey, and he usually sends me bags, usually a little parcel, like a box, but it'll last me. Think about it. I'll be using Scotch bonnet pepper almost every day for what, 2 years, and it just ran out. And this year, I'm hoping that we're gonna plant our own, grow our own. I am gonna use this though, the seasoned pepper, and I believe this is used throughout the Caribbean. I didn't grow up eating seasoned pepper in Jamaica, but I first had seasoned pepper from my friend Camilla. She's from Trinidad when we lived in New Jersey years ago, and I fell in love with seasoned pepper, or they call it pimento pepper, I think, in Trinidad. Correct me, guys, below. But for years, it's this red, long pepper, and it tastes to me like Scotch bonnet pepper without the heat. And I was so excited the other day that found it. I found it in my local store. Um, and I was like, when I came home and I cooked with it and it gave me that flavor, I was just super excited. So this is one of the ingredients that I'm going to use. And welcome, welcome, guys, to our live. Wherever you're from, comment below. Let me know where you're from. And if you haven't subscribed us yet to my channel, please do so. We're happy you're here. We're a big happy family. And also hit on the notification bell so that you can be updated on all my latest recipes as they come out. So guys, we're gonna start, and I'm a talker, so I'm gonna be talking about every and anything, not anything, but everything as I go along. So to start, so I told you I'm using turmeric. And you want to head over to my website. If you have not checked out my website as yet, it is healthiersteps.com. And on Healthier Steps, as a Jamaican, I have tons of recipes that are Caribbean inspired. Some of them are fusion recipes. Some of them are just recipes that I've created, that I'm just using ingredients that I grew up with, and I've literally created new recipes around them. My recipes are vegan and they're also gluten-free. So for those of you who have allergies, my website is one of the best websites out there that you can go to take care of all your needs to get flavorful recipes that taste amazing, but also they're good for you. And I love to use turmeric. I got this turmeric from where? Members Mark is where? Sam's Club. And there's a new article on my website about all the benefits of turmeric. Go on over and check it out, and be sure to leave a comment and let me know what you think. But I like turmeric because it's very good for inflammation in the body. It's anti-inflammatory. It's great for circulation, for heart problem. It's just one of those great for building your immune system. It's actually good for preventing Alzheimer's disease, because they found out in countries like India that they've used turmeric almost on a daily basis for thousands of years, that the the rate of Alzheimer's disease is the lowest in the world. So guys, go on and try to add some turmeric in your meals. And also, I'm gonna start off. So let's get this pot going. And let me know, like I said, where you're coming in from, where you're tuning in from. I know I have a lot of friends from Africa, a lot of friends, especially from Rwanda. Thank you guys for all your support. I just love the support that you've been giving me, and you've been keeping my channel growing and alive. And my friends in Jamaica, my friends even in Venezuela. My second highest traffic comes in after USA from Venezuela. I think it's the tamale recipe. I'm not sure what it is, how to wrap the tamale. I don't know what brings you guys, but whatever brings you, I am so happy you're here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And I'm heating. Let's see. All right, it's ready to go. So what I'm gonna do to begin, you ready, baby? Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm gonna add some oil. You can use coconut oil, but today I'm just using olive oil. And I'm gonna saute my onions. And you can mince them fine too. I mean, you can, but you're gonna soften them by sauteing them. And guys, if you wanted to cook without oil, all you had to do was saute in some vegetable broth. Easy and peasy. If you wanna go oil free, just saute in vegetable broth until the onions are soft. Easy and peasy. And next I'm gonna add some garlic. I love the flavor of garlic, and garlic is also great because it has allicin in it. It's great for your circulation, great for lowering blood pressure, and it's good for the immune system, for building up the immune system. So I love our garlic. I know it gives the garlic bread, so just brush your teeth. And parsley is great as well, to eat parsley along with your garlic. But if you don't want to say you cook with it, because by the time I'm finished putting all the flavors in it, you won't have that strong garlic taste. But say for instance you want the benefits of garlic, you can also take garlic pills. I'm adding green onions, and green onions is one of our most used seasoning in Jamaica. We love the combination of green onions with our thyme. We just love that. And I notice a lot of other cultures don't use thyme, but in Jamaica, we love the combination of the thyme and the green onion.
Scallion.
And we call it scallion there. And I'm gonna add some turmeric. So I remember when I was in Jamaica, one year I went to Jamaica, and there was an area, because I'm from Hanover, and we have turmeric. And I think then we call it tambric in Jamaica. Tambric. Am I right? Do you remember the name, sweetheart? Mm-hmm. Well, we call it tambric. Guys, correct me. And if you're from Jamaica, let me know. And I'm telling you, I went to my aunt. My aunt lives in Lances Bay. And I used to love to go in the daytime with my cousins to the bush. And in the bush, we go bush. You get all the wild fruits and wild vegetables. And I'm telling you, there would be areas that the turmeric or tambric will be growing wild. I mean, come on. The land is so fertile in Jamaica. Talk about Florida now. I cannot grow turmeric to save my life in Florida. The soil is so bad here. But I'm trying. I'm working on it. We're building up the soil. But in Jamaica, the turmeric grows wild. And I remember one year we went on vacation there. And next I'm going to add my rice. And I'm using brown rice. I'm using brown rice. I've washed it. And you make sure you wash your brown rice. You can wash it as much as you can, make it sure the water is clear. And I'm just going to stir and coat the rice. And see, this recipe is great for people who hate brown rice. They're afraid of trying brown rice because they're like, oh man, it's not going to taste good, that nutty flavor, because they're not used to it. So this recipe is one of the best recipes to start and introduce, because a lot of people, their doctors will tell them straight up, you need to change your diet. Come on, you need to change your diet, and you need to eat healthier, and you need to include more fiber in your diet. See, brown rice has more fiber than white rice. And so this is healthier. It has all the endosperm. It has everything intact, all the nutrients, the vitamins, the minerals. So this recipe, look at it. Look how pretty it looks. Beautiful. So what I'm going to do next is, you can add vegetable broth bouillon, but I found this bouillon that it's my first time using it. I normally use this one. I use the Edwards and Sons brand. I normally use this one, the nut chicken, but I found this one locally, in a store locally, and I'm going to try it and see. It gives that yellow curry. So I'm going to use one of them. So instead of adding the salt, I'm going to use one. It's up to you. You're going to add season to taste with salt. And I know I was telling you a story. What was the story about, sweetheart, again?
That you're a country bumpkin.
That I'm a country bumpkin and I love the country. Guys, you can take the person, what I say? You can take them out of the country, but what?
Yeah, take the country out of
You
them.
can't take the country out of them. Wherever I live a lifestyle like I was growing up. And I used to go with my cousins. I was telling you, I used to go with my cousins to the bush in Jamaica. And we'll just go to get I'm going to add vegetable broth. Every time I start telling the story, then I keep talking. All right, because I want to add some coconut milk to it. You see? Add some coconut milk. But look how pretty that looks. And one year I went to Jamaica and I decided I'm going to make my own turmeric powder. Yes, guys. And so I harvested some of those. So my coconut milk is organic coconut from Trader Joe's. But you can use like the Thai version. You can use any coconut milk. And what you want to do is, you want the liquid to be like about an inch above, not even an inch. Because I like my rice shelly. So a little bit above. It depends on the rice too, because some rice cook quicker than some. Even in the brown rice family. So I think that looks good. I mean, add a little bit. That's it. And you're going to bring this to a boil. And to continue telling you the story. And so one year I dug up all this turmeric, and what we did was we dried it in the sun until they're completely dry, and then we blended them and made our own homemade turmeric powder. And I had that turmeric powder and I brought it back to the States with me and used it. The color was nothing. By the time I was finished, it looked like an orange red color. That's how strong turmeric was. So I knew from that day on that the stuff that I'm getting in the store is not even as strong as the ones that you grow, like when you grow your own and you make your own turmeric. So I'm just going to cover this, and I want to show you another thing, but I'm going to let it boil, and I'm going to talk, and I'm going to welcome you again. Welcome to our live. My name is Michelle Blackwood. I blog over at Healthier Steps, and I've been blogging for 10 years, and my recipes are all plant-based and gluten-free because of my lifestyle. And not only that, I decided I wanted to build up my platform here on YouTube. And it all came about because of COVID. When COVID happened, I decided I needed to be more online, on live, on video, where I can meet my people more. Because I knew people were home, people were watching, And I said, well, even though I'm shy, yes, I am shy. Even though I'm shy, I was like, I'm gonna have to step up the game and meet people where you're at. So wherever you came from to be on this live today, I welcome you. I'm happy you're here. Thank you for your support. Please like, comment, share this video so that more people will come and join and learn to make all these delicious, nutritious recipes. And I'm going to talk about nutritious recipes again, because you know what, there are people out there who will question coconut milk. My thing about coconut milk is, to be honest, 1 minute you hear coconut milk is good for you, then another minute you hear it's bad for you, and then, so I'm telling you, you need to know everybody's body is different. And in life, it's all about moderation. We need to eat, breathe, sleep. Everything we need to do in life should be done in moderation. So too much of anything is good for, am I saying it right? Good for nothing? Too much of anything is good for nothing. That means don't go overboard and overdo things. Little moderation, because to be honest, at the end of the day, you could eat, I always say that, you eat, you do everything right, but if you have a bad mind, a toxic thought, that alone, you harbor bitterness in your heart and an unforgiving spirit, you're mean, you're nasty, rude, and all the works. That sometimes can lead your body in a decayed state, a disease state. So for me is, you do your best, moderation is the key, and you do your best. So the water is coming to a boil. Let's put these things. The rice, everything is boiling. And I want to show you what it looks like. And the next thing I'm going to do is, look at it. Oh, can you see it? I don't think I can see it. Yeah. The next, let me show you. Can you imagine I'm almost finished with the live? That wasn't bad, ain't it? Like, I don't like to stir my pot when I'm cooking rice, but I'm going to stir it to show you. This is what you want. Not too much liquid, and just above the rice. And then the next step, what I'm going to do is, you see how that smells amazing. I mean, can you go close up, sweetheart, so they can see us? Can you see it? That looks and smells amazing. Thank you, baby. Look, what I like to do is, I like to get parchment paper, but you gotta be careful, because if it hangs too much over the edge, it can, if you have a gas stove, it can get caught on fire. So you have to be careful. I usually try to get it as much as possible. I even sometimes do like this to make sure. And I like to create what you call a seal and let the steam. I'm letting the steam cook my rice.
Just leave it. This is not gas. So.
It's not gas, so I'm just showing you. I'm just for demonstration. Because what we'll do is normally we'll just cut it closer. So you see, I put that on. Once the rice is boiling, then I put it on, and then I turn the stove to the lowest setting. So I'm going to turn the stove down, because now there's enough steam to create the boil and keep it boiling, because nothing is escaping. And I make sure it has a tight seal, and then I turn it down to the lowest setting, and I leave my pot and let it do it straight. I don't go in and I don't do anything. I leave it for 50 minutes to an hour, depending. I'll start checking around then. But I make sure the stove is at the lowest setting, and that's how I cook my rice. And all right. So next, I'm gonna let it go ahead and cook, and then I'm gonna show you. Ready, baby? Okay. Let's do it. Where's our fork? Oh yeah. So I made some rice earlier. And so I'm going to show you what the rice looks like. All right? So you see how much is steaming that it gathers even the liquid. And I checked on it. So here. So this is your rice. You see? You see? well cooked. The color is amazing, beautiful, and I'm gonna taste it. Let's take out. You want to take out your thyme, the stems of thyme. Where I didn't put the thyme in the bun. You need to put thyme too. Did I put thyme? I probably did. And the taste. Guys, tastes good. Tastes amazing. Flavorful.
I know this turmeric coconut rice.
All right, someone said that? Was that a comment? Okay, good. Check it out. It's so good. Go on my website, make the recipe. All the ingredients breakdown is over on my website at healthiersteps.com. And bacon is great at the side. To be honest, you eating it, you feel like you don't even need anything else. Like the salad is good enough. That's how good it is. And so some people probably add other vegetables to it. They probably add some peas, a little green, and but it's a great side dish that you can serve throughout the year for any occasion. People will go crazy about it because it tastes so good, and they won't even say it's brown rice because they won't be able to tell. All they'll say, man, it tastes so good. And that's a great way to introduce high fiber diet for people who want to eat more whole instead of the refined foods. And so, especially for those who are diabetic, if you know anyone who's diabetic in your family and who's just wanting to eat brown rice and to try it for the first time, this is the recipe for you. So guys, I hope you have a beautiful weekend. I hope wherever you are, you're blessed and just love your family and enjoy the weekend, and come back again for more live in the future. We'll be back again, and also many more videos. So take care and talk to you soon. Comment below, like, share.
Wait.